What this video is going to be about today real quick is about how to lift heavy if you're not a bodybuilder. Just for quick reference, it's not going to be a long video. I'm 6'1", 180 pounds, 40 years old. So we're going to hit the 105s to the 125 pound dumbbells. If you're not a bodybuilder, I'm going to take you through the process of how to do this as far as lifting heavy, your hypertrophy, and how you can have a heavy lift day without necessarily, like I said, being a bodybuilder and having too many loaded days with a lot of heavy weight, all right? So I'll take you through the whole warm-up process, the actual lift process, and if you like it, we'll go from there. We'll continue going forward and showing you some more. If not, yeah, you know what it is, all right? So you always want to start with your warm set. You might as well get into the activity by doing a lightweight, high reps, you know, just to get the movement down and get the body, you know, activated. Along with other stretching, you know, I have other videos for other stretching, but this is just, like I said, for heavy lift day, to get kind of straight to the point. If you don't have a lot of time, but you're trying to lift heavy and get the hypertrophy in, all right? So just stay with me, we'll go through there. For me, I start with 50s. I like feet elevated, deep stretch on the chest, all the way through, under control. Again, high reps, and high reps are relative. Anywhere, I say, between 10 to 20 reps, just to get the working primary muscle groups warm, ready to go. All right, so the way I like to go through it myself is everything is about anywhere from 4 to 8 reps. Again, we're gonna go from the 105s to the 125s. And again, control. You'll see me with my feet elevated. That's just how I like to do it. Core activation, more stability, more balance. I don't like to try to drive through my feet, arching my back too much. So yeah, you'll see. So let's go and get into it. The next one is the 105s. And as we go through this, you'll see the process of me putting the weights on my thighs, laying back, under control, never dropping the weights on the floor no matter how heavy they may be. Everything is about control. So rest time between is about 3 to 5 minutes, again, because we're going heavy. So everything is about control, technique. Like I said, feet elevated for me. You can keep feet on the floor, whatever you feel works best for you, all right? So we're gonna take a little break, and then we're gonna hit the 110s. And the next 2 sets, we'll probably try to stay 4 to 5 reps until we get to the 125s. All right, next set, 110s, 5 reps. Again, watch my control, how I lay back into it, 1 leg at a time, lift up, save your energy for the actual set. All right, so next set, we got the 115s. Somebody set him back up wrong, so I'm looking kind of like, where's the other 115? But yeah, 115 is next. Again, control, working your way through the process on a heavy lift day if you're not a bodybuilder. Bodybuilders can throw these weights around like water, like the 10 pounds, right? But for you and me, someone just wanting a symmetrical look, working on some strength and stability and control. I love dumbbells because you're working the stabilizers. It gives you a little more definition, especially now that I'm 40 years old. The flat bench is cool, but it gives you more mass, if you will, or width, whereas the dumbbells works on the striations, a little more definition, even while trying to go heavy. So that's why I like dumbbells. I want to get the most bang for my buck, as I'm only trying to be in here for 45 minutes. So I hope this little section kind of helps you guys see in real time how I go about, someone like me who's been a personal trainer for 20 years, how we go about our actual work. All right, so it's been about 3 minutes. Let's go into the 115s. Again, with this one, we're looking, it's okay. We want to stay, like I said, between 4 to 6 reps. That's our goal, all the way through. That's our goal. Now we hit it, remains to be seen. All right, so again, control. All right, so I got 5 reps. I could have pushed for 6 on that one, but to be real with you, I'm trying to go and get through the 125s, controlled and manageable. So I only got 5 reps on that one. Again, if your goal is to get to that heavier weight, whatever your weight is in the gym, 125, 130, whatever, you want to, on a heavy load day like today, you want to progress accordingly. And even though I could have got 1 more rep, that 1 more rep would take my energy away from trying to go from the 120s and the 125, because I want to stay in that range of 4 reps to 6 reps. So you just got to play with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no exact science to it. Certain days you'll come in and you'll be like, you know what, I got to get that 6 reps or 7 reps or 8 reps, and that's perfect. Certain days, energy, not at the right time that you normally go, you might get fewer reps. The main thing I always like to focus on is the control aspect for me, and knowing that I can control it and I can still progress accordingly without injury at this point in my life, right? Knock on wood somewhere. I haven't been injured yet, so let's keep it going that way, right? So, all right, next set. We're gonna get up on it in 1 second. To 120s, again, 4, I told you, like I said before, 4 to 6 reps. I might stop a little bit early on one of the reps again, because I wanna save the majority of my energy for the 125s. All right, so, all right, let's go and get this popping. And to be honest with you, I might take a little bit of a break once I get the weight to regain my strength and my energy. All right. Control 4, at least 4.
All right, so now we got another set. I will say too, setup is important. If you notice, I set the bench up close to the weights. Obviously, you want to conserve as much energy as you possibly can to be able to give into the actual set. So I know it might seem common sense, but set your bench up in the proximity as close as possible. Normally in a gym, like it's a nice little crowd in this particular gym, people who are not using the heavier weights will give you the respect of letting you have it. I know I always do for those who are using heavy weights. It's not an ego thing, it's just, that shit's heavy. So you want to get that person who's going to use that weight to space, so just make sure you set yourself up close to it. Again, so you conserve as much energy as possible and try and do what you have to do, all right? I'm gonna take about another 2.5, 3 minute break before we go into the 125, because we gotta get 4 reps, all right? All right, so we're about to hit these 1/4s. Again, I will say this too, because this is for non-bodybuilders, how to lift heavy for non-bodybuilders. Obviously, if you need a spotter, you get a spotter. I've been doing this for 20 years or longer, but training certified for 20 years, so I understand my capabilities, but I still try to do it smart, okay? So if you need a spotter, use a spotter, but this is, again, how you can go about it the best way possible. If you don't have a spotter, how to mimic it and take the right action to lift heavy, all right, if you're not a bodybuilder, all right? So we're about to go into these 1/4s. Again, you know the rotation, trying to get these 4 to 6 reps, so control, all right? Let's do this. Fuck. Lightweight, get your mind right. Make it light. Come on. Just up. All right, so it was 125, 125 heavy lift on you're not a bodybuilder, you're trying to get your heavy lift days down and how to do it the most effective and efficient. We started with 50-pound dumbbells as your warm-up, high reps, anywhere between 10 to 20 reps, somewhere in between there, as your warm-up, and then you go into the actual working sets. We start 105, 110, 115, 120, 125. If your gym goes higher than that, cool, do it. We just do it with control. Again, hypertrophy, some days are good. Like, I don't do this all the time. It's once every 2 weeks, I'll go heavy, but in between, there's the single unilateral work, changing the paradigm between push-ups, cables, sometimes flat bench, even though I already talked about that. Flat bench is rare, but that'll help you build your strength, okay? And just take your time, feed your muscles, rest, get your sleep, and you'll be fine, all right? So if you like this, let me know, leave comments, and we'll have more for you later. All right, y'all.